What would happen if Belarus got mad and got even bigger than Russia? Belarus would quickly get into action and prepare to a war with Lithuania. Their soldiers would be motivated and would quickly beat the Lithuanian forces. This would make Latvia and Estonia furious, who would send their forces to free their fallen brother. This wouldn't end well for them, since Belarus would know what to do and would beat them too. Poland would be the next victim, who have a strong army. They would have to conscript more forces and would move in and actually beat the whole Poland. Ukraine would be the next one, but with them being busy with fighting Russia, Belarus would just swoop in, taking their whole territory and angering the Russians.
Where is the center of Europe? Well, many countries, especially in the Eastern Europe, have claimed to host the center of Europe, including Poland, in Suchawala, Slovakia, in the town of Kremnica, and even Ukraine, in Rakiv. Determining the center of Europe largely depends on the method used to calculate it. If we draw a line from the northernmost point in Europe, Rudolf Island in Russia, to the southernmost point, Gavdos Island in Greece, and another line from the westernmost point, Cabo de Roca in Portugal, to the easternmost point, Miss Jelania in Russia, the intersection of these two lines lands in Estonia. This makes Saaremaa Island, located in western Estonia, the true center of Europe.
Did you know North Korea planned to build a city open to the world, right on the border with China? The idea was inspired by Hong Kong, Macau, and even Shanghai, which North Korea's leader visited and admired. The city of Sinuiju, situated right on the Yalu River and near major shipping routes, seemed like the ideal location for this bold plan. It would operate under its own unique rules, using the US dollar as its currency and adopting Korean, Chinese, and English as official languages. It was meant to attract businesses and tourists, with visa-free access for foreigners. However, North Korean citizens wouldn't be allowed to enter, and the city would be fenced off from the rest of the country to maintain control. However, things didn't go as planned. When Yang Bin, the man chosen to lead it, was arrested in China for tax evasion. Some believe China acted to protect its own interests, fearing Sinuiju could become a serious competitor. The plan was left unfinished, and is now just a reminder of a crazy idea that almost changed everything.
What would happen if Niger got mad and got every country they want? Nigerian people would want to establish their empire and would create the biggest black army in the world. Nigeria would be their first victim, and they would think this is an easy win. However, Niger forces would overwhelm them and take all of their territory. Chad's would be the next one on the list, and with the Niger black army growing day by day, the rest of the Africa would fear. Chad would get support from many northern African countries, but that still wouldn't be enough, as they would fall to the Black Niger army. This would cause the Arab Association to be founded, which would consist of the entire North Africa and Saudi Arabia. With them adding their forces together, they would finally be able to face the Niger army, and after a brutal session of fighting, they would end up winning.